Hi, Scott here. I'm taking a few minutes out of my day to just come through, relax on the couch and speak to you guys about one of the projects that we're dealing with at the moment that is actually very, very exciting, something new and something not a lot of people know of, and that's how to make £7,500 a year tax-free. If you're a homeowner, the government actually incentivise you to rent a room in your house out. They do this by giving you £7,500 a year, every single year, tax-free. This is pretty amazing. It used to be 4,250 and they've recently upped that to 7,500, so they're nearly doubling that allowance. And I'm sure you'll agree there's not many times that the government actually increase your tax allowance for things. So basically, if you rent a room in your house, so say you just have an annex or a room where you're happy for somebody to come, then you can earn £7,500 tax-free. Don't need to pay any tax on it. Now this doesn't mean your income's capped at 7,500. All it means is you get the first £7,500 free. And let me explain the concept. This isn't taking a lodger. This isn't having somebody there every single day that's there in your bath, in your kitchen, bringing friends over. This is termed as serviced accommodation. You are just renting it out by the night. We don't want, you maybe want, but generally this concept works well with just renting for a couple of nights, maybe a week max. And the different types of tenants you're going to get are people coming to the areas, so it could be tourists, people coming to play golf, going hill walking, going to weddings. It could go for the corporate business market, so it's people coming for meetings and they don't want to stay in a hotel. So lots of different types. These are the types of people that you want in your house. It's basically you're offering hotel accommodation. It's going to be slightly cheaper and it's less hassle. So people really love this. This is really rising. It's called the sharing economy. And if you hear of all the Airbnb and all the different sites that offer this, it's a really big thing in 2016. It's a massive opportunity for people with their own home. Now, what we do, it's pretty complicated to get this right. The concept's simple, you rent a room in your house. Executing that can be a little bit difficult. So what Pillow do, we take over absolutely everything, we'll manage it. There's not just Airbnb, there's lots of different portals you can put this on. So the trick here is getting it on the portals, the right portals, making the description right, getting the photos right, making sure we get to the top of the listings, and there's strategic ways you do this. Just popping it on is going to mean you're at the bottom of the listings. We work hard behind the scenes to make sure we are always at the top of the listings. We review guests, means we get review management for the reviews we get. We want to make sure you get the highest listings and ratings possible to make sure that you stay at the top of the listings as well. So a one bad review can ruin your profit for a year. We want to make sure that doesn't happen. We create a nice experience behind the scenes. We do all the communications with the tenants. We make sure that they are happy before they arrive, while they stay, and after it we follow up to make sure that these guys are happy and give you good reviews. And if they're going to do bad reviews for whatever reason, we stop that happening if we can and give that a chance to rectify it and make the tenant happy. We don't want any bad reviews. We correlate all the stuff in the different portals as well, because you don't want double bookings, but we do want to maximise the visibility of your property and get it on here. We tweak the price to make sure it's the right price. Yes, you can put it on really high, but you actually don't get a lot of bookings. You can also put it on very low, but then all you're doing is changing over, doing the beds, people coming and going all the time. We want to get that perfect balance of a high nightly rate, maybe somebody staying for a couple of nights to maximise your income and you don't need to do the changeovers like the bed and the towels. We tweak all these little metrics to make sure it's as easy as possible and it's maximising your profit. Another thing about this, the good thing is you tell me when you want to rent it. You say, Scott, I've got family coming, listen, we're having a nice weekend, I can't be bothered with this for the month of May. We just block the diary out and nobody can make bookings. So you control the times that you want this done. But you can get certainly between £30 and £100 a night for some places. So this is all tax-free income. We just file the money over to you on a monthly basis, and that is actually up to £7,500 tax-free. So it's great. Now, you need to have the right type of property in the right type of area. So you don't want a bed that's off a kitchen, you need to walk through your living room to get it, and there's 10 dogs, all this type of thing might be off-putting. So you need to think, will my property be suitable? Anything with an annex is grand, anything with a spare bedroom, and you're happy for people to actually get access to your house, because you are going to be letting strangers into your house. So you need to make sure that, one, your mindset's right for it and your circumstances are right for it. I stay alone, so not a problem for me. I'm never in, so I might as well rent a room in my house and get the tax-free income. But you know what, if I was there with a young baby, it probably wouldn't be suitable for me, unless I needed the income. And the other thing is that your property suits. So it's going to need to be a place where people would rent it. So if we're talking about tourists, golf people, hill walkers, business people, people coming to weddings. Some areas are going to be more open for that than others. But again, it surprises you what people say. People just like experiences and they like to try something new. This is a massive big trend. People don't want to go to hotels. They want to stay in people's individual properties and see something different every time. So you would be surprised at what actually rents. So this is a brief insight into it. Again, we take over the management of everything. You don't need to do anything. We do absolutely everything and drive the traffic. You need to be good hosts. And again, you're going to be there to welcome the people, or we sort out the remote entry. So you never need to see them, but if it's your house, part of the experience is you letting them in, and you would need to change the sheets and everything after it. But we give you all the details that you would need, so you're not stuck for anything. We give you the whole blueprint to actually make money out of this. So you can email us over at info@pillowpartners.co.uk for more information, or give us a call on 01292 268 501. Thank you for watching this far if you've made it, so well done you, and we hope to work with you in the future. Thank you.